Most people accept the 2 o'clock afternoon slump as a normal food coma caused by digestion. That sudden crash in energy is a symptom of a sudden surge in blood sugar, a postprandial glucose, or PPG, spike. When these sudden, extreme elevations in blood sugar happen repeatedly, they accelerate cellular aging. They do this by creating harmful inflammatory compounds in the body, known as AGEs. To solve this, we are going to build your personalized 2-step anti-spike action plan to flatten your glucose curve today. Grab a pen and a piece of paper right now. Mapping out this exact plan is the first active step in defending your cells from long-term inflammatory damage. This graph compares two responses to food. A healthy glucose response creates a gentle, rolling green curve, but a PPG spike violently breaks the safe threshold. The peak overwhelms the body. Insulin function becomes impaired, failing to connect with the sheer volume of excess glucose. That unmanaged excess sugar circulating in the blood creates a direct toxic byproduct, advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Excess sugar molecules permanently bond to your healthy, flexible proteins. It simulates a biological rusting effect, turning those protein strands rigid and brittle. Because this rusting accumulates over decades, flattening the glucose curve is a critical anti-aging strategy for adults in their 20s as well as their 60s. Step 1 of the action plan addresses the speed of your digestion through targeted macronutrient swapping. Write down Step 1, meal swap, on your paper and visualize your most common daily lunch or dinner. A plate of refined carbohydrates rapidly dissolves, flooding the bloodstream with sugar all at once. Replacing them with fiber-rich whole grains and vegetables releases a steady, controlled sugar trickle. Adding proteins and healthy fats acts as armor, restricting the sugar release rate even further. Pause here and write down one specific carb-to-fiber or protein swap you will make at your next meal. Strategically engineering your plate manipulates absorption speed to kill the spike before it forms. Step 2 of the action plan exploits a brief post-meal metabolic window. Below your meal swap, write down Step 2, the 15-minute window. Initiating light physical activity immediately after eating drastically increases insulin sensitivity, causing the rising blood sugar spike to blunt and curve downward. Activity must occur within 15 to 30 minutes after your last bite. Once that window closes, the spike remains high. Write down a specific, achievable 15-minute activity, like taking a brisk walk or doing household chores, that you can execute immediately after your next meal. Moving after a meal overrides the common habit of sedentary behavior, providing a direct physiological counter to the formation of glucose spikes. A common obstacle is the perception that balancing macronutrients for every meal requires too much daily cooking time. Eliminate weekday friction with weekend prep. Batch cooking and storing fiber sources on a Sunday ensures you have the right components ready for the week. Another obstacle is the reality of a busy workday preventing a formal post-meal exercise routine. Force movement by habit stacking. Alter your existing commute by choosing the stairs instead of the escalator, or walking one extra block after lunch. A lack of free time is not a barrier to cellular health when you integrate simple substitutions and micro-movements directly into your existing daily routines. You now have a personalized checklist derived from these metabolic principles. Review the two finalized components of your action plan. 1. Your specific fiber and protein swap. 2. Your 15-minute post-meal activity. Execute this exact 2-step plan at your very next meal. You can measure your success by the absence of your usual afternoon energy crash. By adopting these two rules, you control the cellular environment to reduce the accumulation of inflammatory damage over time.